Yeah, hi guys. Welcome to this live stream trading after the non-farm payroll news, and we are short here on NQ demo balling, not live, just trying out some bearish short-term minor bearish order block entry for a retrace. We have sell side liquidity here, and we are going for those levels, I think. Trying to eat here something. Sorry about that. Take some partial. Quick scalp. Be right back. All right, guys. Very nice trade. We got some juice here. Yeah. Sell. Okay. Pushing up again. I like these trendline liquidity. They will be taken out. I'm quite sure of that. I think even now. Let's see the RTH gap. Oh yeah, we got this nice open range gap here. Yellow is the color. And we change back to electronics. Doesn't need that to be extended. Okay, so open range gap CE is target alongside with equal lows and 4-hour fair gap here. Okay, we're taking out all-time highs on ES. We do have a psychological level on 23,000 here, which could be a target, but I like to see TGIF today, short. I am ready to go short if the short presenting me that. This was also the we talked about it on the last live stream before here on the non-farm payroll news, that if we get a 1 minute first percent fair value gap after the like this 9:30 level, last hour it was 8:30, 8:31 and so on, and we get a reaction from the 1 minute, we can go short on the first fair value gap on the 15 seconds. So this was quite like that, but it was more the 1 minute bearish order block actually. But we reacted from that level here, the first percent fair value gap, and we went short on the open on the 1 minute bearish order block here. That was the premise for that trade. You can see I was quite right on the profit taking here. We also have this, when we have a flat open like this, you see, the 930, no wicks on the downside, that's actually a draw on liquidity that you can be using. So yeah, very nice. I took a little partial here because we stalled a little bit and I wasn't sure that we wouldn't get a retrace when we reached the end of this fair value gap. So yeah, I think that's a good call actually. Now we're pushing up higher again, so dipped up into that again. ES doing a new all-time high. All-time highs are quite difficult to trade. Should let's do another account for ping pong trading. Right now we're going with live trading. We're up 19.4% here. And if you don't like my live streams, you can go to Tanya's Trades. I think she's very good. She made me go live with this live trading journey. I think just you can find your own live streamer that give you that extra information that you need, the extra understanding of the ICT concept. So you can get from me or you can get from Tanya or someone else, but you have to find your live streamer and you can utilize their bias or their knowledge and how they say things that can make it click for you. So what I present for you every AM session that I'm able to trade is I give you a pre-session analysis. So you get my thought about the AM session, what I think will happen. You get the live session at AM with live trading where I outline things beforehand and yeah, we trade together. And after that I make a post AM session review where I go through the potential trade I took, how my bias outlined, how I thought about things, what I could do better, things I do anyway. I present to you because then I get a chance to verbalize it and you get the chance to learn from it. I think that's quite nice. Now we have divergence on the tops here and we are in trading times. Very soon I will prepare my live account. Don't follow my trades. I only trade demo here in front of you. Okay, so back. Prepare for shorts. I will not go long today. And I will go short on NQ because it has the lower high. Remember guys, we have a half day today because we have a bank holiday tomorrow, so I think 1 p.m. we close up shop. Alright, if we take out this high, this invalidates my short setups, but we'll see. Okay, pushing up higher, respecting that. Breakdown, please. Let's go to 30-second chart. Ooh. Yeah, and I have to be careful because I said on the last live stream that I did today that I will not trade before 10. I almost forgot about that. So we're pushing up to 23,000 here. No divergence right now. Okay. Let's calculate some risks just so that we get a little stop loss. Okay, let's copy this stop loss, of course. Boom, and take this one, stop loss. 2%, no, 1%. 4, okay, about 4, okay. All right. You should not stop a falling knife. Like if we dropped and I went long when we have down close candles, that's not a good thing, and it's not a good thing to pick a top in a bullish market either. So I really shouldn't go short in this environment. I need a clear break of structure down, but we have the knowledge of TGIF that we are at the end of the week, and there is often a retrace. So yeah, we'll see where we can find the top of the week and go short with that, because long is very hard now. We are at the only level I can see is 23,000, so a trade up to that would be okay, but now we're there, so the only thing I can see is shorts, and we also have trendline liquidity, as I said, the open range gap, we have the 4-hour value gap, the equal low, so many targets on the downside, I can say. What do you see? Do you think anything else? Please comment in the chat. Or comment during this video, and please subscribe and like and put the notification on. I would like to have some more followers so we can do this together and make this channel better, because I need feedback. So if you're watching, give me some feedback, please. How's the sound? How's the picture? How's the talk? How's the analysis? Okay. ES is got a really erected candle here. 1 hour. Let's twist again. We're inside the macro, the 950 macro. Small divergence. I'm looking for a little indication of lower prices. Took out the 2300 here. Come on, break down. Give me a 2022 mentorship model. I think this could be the inversion fair value gap later on. So we might do something like this. Okay. That is something I would like to see. Okay. Not yet. 3 minutes to news. Getting quite excited in my stomach, I think. That's because I see the potential drawn liquidity with a big RR for downside, but you shouldn't be too excited, right? Okay. Reaction from this bearish order block, huh? Come on. clean chart. We know what we want. We know what we hit kind of level. Break this low, give me a setup. ES is more bearish right now. Preparing that one too then. Ten AM news, okay. Where is my reversal? Where is my reversal? It's weird when you're so clear on your bias, but the market has not shown any sign of a reversal, so that's a little red flag maybe. 10 AM reversal, should reverse by this, and then we need to break this level here. I will not long in this environment. No way. Boom, 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 boom. Trendline liquidity. Okay, anyone that has something fun to tell me? If you're long, you should be happy. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, let's make a short on the Okay, so the macro is ending here. Okay. Let's see. That is huge. The 1 hour is a really erected candle. Booyaka. So today we are up 200 points. Jesus. Yeah. We might leave these levels. No sign of reversals. Parabolic up. All right. Just parabolic up, but we'll see. The 1010 macro is the end of the macro. Let's see if that could generate some bearishness. All right. Push it some more. Tangent trades. Okay, the 950 to 1010 macro is at its end. See if we can top out here. I really would like a short. We have so much nice liquidity down here. I like shorting. Did you find any trades today? All right, I think we have been pushing up so much right now, so I can't see anything that we do some kind of reversal here. We are at 1010, so we got the macro out of his way. I don't know the target for this bullishness, but sometime during this hour we should have a reversal, and I would love to go short. So of course you shouldn't copy my trades. I only demo trade here in front of you, but I take the same on my live account. But for the newcomers, I see the trend line liquidity here. Very obvious. We have the open range gap here from the RTH. The RTH here, regular trading hours. And we also have the equal lows here with the 4-hour fair value gap high and the high time frame equal low. So we could just leave them there, of course, but if we get a 2022 mentorship reversal play, we have a lot of nice targets on the downside, and a lot of people are in profit here, and the algorithm doesn't like to keep people in profit. So for me, I'm short. Let's see if we can get the setup. The first indication of shorts I usually see on the lower time frame. So right now I'm on the 15-second charts. I might not trade off the 15-second charts right off the, just because I get the setup, but that gives me an early indication of what's going on, and I can prepare. So I got the question, what kind of indicators I use? What kind of ICT indicators I use? ICT doesn't use indicators, but the indicators that play alongside with his concepts is, for me, it's the ICT kill zones. It's break of a short-term low here on the 15 seconds. As I told you, it could give you a little bit of an insight what's going on. We'll see. So now I'm making myself a little bit more prepared. Might switch to 30-second. I will continue to talk about indicators after this. Depends on what kind of setup we get here. Okay, back on the 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Right. Could have just been a little bit of a liquidity grab here, but we'll see. Pushing down, interesting. preparing a demo short. Disclaimer, don't follow my trades. It's demo trades. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing, okay? Okay, generating some liquidity. I don't go short on just because of this. I need something more. But it's oops, what's this? I need something more. I need something like this, right? Something like that. ES is going down also, and we can see if we can work this fair value gap as an inversion fair value gap. We don't have the same on NQ, actually. It's down here, but you see, I got some new viewer here. Derek Taylor checking in. Welcome, Derek. Breaking these short-term lows here. I want displacement, you know, like a obvious displacement. I can't go short just for a little retrace. Okay, maybe back to the indicators. I use these ones. You see, Asia is red, London is green for me, and AM session is blue, and another green is the PM session. So this makes me makes a good overview of which kill zone I'm in, and where the liquidity above and below, like London highs and lows, that I can be using. Jesus. Storm outside. Another indicator I use is the NVOG NDOG by Fadi. I use it to see where NDOGs and NVOGs nests, because nesting there are also, it's like a magnet for liquidity. So we have NDOGs here nested here, and I think we have a lot of NVOG nesting here. So that's quite good, and we can also use NDOGs and NVOGs for entries or exits for our trade. Now I will see us push down here, leave us a fair value gap to go short in. If we don't do that, we don't have a trade. So we always use the if then this statement. So if we do that, then I do this. If we don't, I stay out. Okay, so two indicators that I use, NDOG, NVOG, and the kill zones. I also use this PO3 indicator, which displays a high time frame candle alongside a short-term chart. So even though I have a lot of screens here with different kind of charts, it's nice to have the high time frame chart right beside the low time frame. So here I have the 4-hour time frames, 4-hour candle. That makes me more, how can I say it? Like I trade the 9:50 to 11. So when the 10 a.m. arrives, the 4-hour close, and I can see where we are about to close the 4-hour candle, which can give me insights for my trades. So those three indicators is the ones that I use. Alongside that, I do some lines, but I try to keep it simple because I don't like it messy. It gets messy very fast. So you have to, like your room, you have to clean it often. And that one I don't need now. Kill zones I used to have, but right now it's looking weird here, so I'll take that away too. Boom, boom. Keeping pushing up. And I'm not going long today because I don't know where the target is. We are at all-time highs levels. It's very hard to point out where to go, but just you shouldn't go short just because of that. But we are at the end of the week. We have a bank holiday tomorrow, so a TGIF is possible, which is a retracement to the 20% to 30% of the weekly range. So that's possible, and when we have this kind of lower time frames, liquidities on the downside, it looks like that makes me more curious about shorting. But I also have to remember that I'm short biased. I like going short, so that's something I have to have in mind too. That makes me look for more short than I maybe should sometimes. Water. Derek has 4 Epics accounts. That's great, man. I am trying to get funded right now at FTMO. I'm at the verification state, so we'll see how it goes. I trade that alongside the demo trades I take here live. So I hope I get there. I'm looking for a full-time trading career, but we'll see when that happens. I have a lot of time to trade anyway with my current job, so that's quite nice. Right, we're stalling a bit here now. I mark out these short-term lows. So remember displacement, like this. Come on. Silver bullet time for me is 9:50 when the macro starts to 11, and I go with 1 to 2.25 R when I trade, and I do a set and forget style, because my weakness is discipline. So I move my stop loss and I take profit too early if I stay and watch. So many times at this streams I will set the trade and I will go away and let the audience look at the trade by themselves, and I put some alarms so when the trade is over I get back and can give a conclusion on the trades. But the set and forget rule is quite nice. And my only audience right now, no, I have 3, but yeah. How do you trade? Do you trade with what to say? Trailing stop loss, or maybe taking partials, or what's your kind of approach? It would be nice to know how others trade. I almost never hear about anybody else that do set and forget like me, but you are maybe out there. And I do 1 to 2.5 R instead of 1 to 2, just because that I see on my back testing and even my real trades that every 1 to 2 trade that I took from 2023 has in 95% of the time gone to 2.25 at least. So I think that we'd be leaving money on the table to not let it go to 225. But I think you should start as a new trader at the lower RR and keep the win rate high. So maybe 1 to 1.5, maybe 1.5 R. You have to find your style. It would be really fun to have that reversal now. I hope I took some of the audience of Tanya Trades. I watch her sometimes. She was the reason I started live stream myself because I learned a lot from her, and I have a little bit of another approach and then do the analysis a little bit in another way. So maybe I could bring some knowledge to someone, was my thought. And I also thought that I can, when I articulate what I'm thinking, I'm learning by myself. So that's why I started. But she stopped live streaming, which was a good decision, because there is nothing here right now. But for me, I would like to have some more patience here, because I'm really into this TGIF setup that I hope will come. Maybe at the next macro, 1050. We'll see. Then we have lunch hour. We at lunch many times we get a nice retracement down to the 10 a.m. low or high, depending on the bias. Right now stalling. 15 seconds. Equilibrium. You can always work on the ranges. My God. Storms outside. Consolidation trading. I like to do some reps. Reps for me is like exercising on lower time frame. Price is fractal, so you can get the same information on low time frame that you can get on the high time frame, but you get more examples of them. So this could be a daily chart instead of a 50-second chart, right? And on the daily, I would do something like this. See, we are in premium, dipped into discount here, taking out liquidity on these equal lows here. See that, right? Boom. So that could be a bullish setup up to here. And some trend line liquidity here too. So getting the reps in. Turtle soup here, right? Wick CE, wicks are gaps, and the midpoint is often sensitive, like we see here. Okay, target met. So this is how you can exercise. Boom. What happens next? I can say what happened next. Now the range is changing. Oh, displacement. So premium discount is now here. Consolidation. Okay, wicked into this small fair value gap here. Nah, not really. I would like to see us push down, use this as an inversion fair value gap if we are going south. How about this 15 seconds place? Quite fun, right? It's good exercise. Okay, up to the fair value gap again. If you don't have anything to work with, we have to work on these time frames just for exercise, right? There's no meaning to sit here and just watch like 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart. It's just wicking, nothing. But as you see, you can do money even at these levels. It's not impossible. A lot of meat under here, I see. Took out liquidity here now, so now the short side is interesting. Like here to here. Right. Okay, dipped into the midpoint of this fair value gap. I would like to see a closure below this inversion fair value gap. Actually. Maybe 30 seconds. So a fair value gap that is presented around here with a closure bit all like this. Yes, yes, yes. How about this? A little demo trade maybe. Don't follow my trades. I only trade demo here. We will get filled there. Working that inversion fair value gap. And as I told you before, this is demo. Don't follow my trades. I just guessing. I'm not a financial advisor and so on. But we are short, nevertheless. And I would like us to display a lower. I'm not taking this live though. I need more displacement on the lower side on 1 minute candle to take any live trades here. The problem is that we also have equal highs kind of, even though we took out this these are quite even, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe I should do this. Boom, 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 boom. How about some ping pong trading on the AM session here? Okay. Yeah, closed below the inversion fair value gap on 30 seconds. We are at 10:36. Wicking that. Come on. Push down. Be right back here. All right, we got ourselves a retrace into the consolidation here. So yeah, it is what it is. It was not a high probability trade. The ES even took out these highs, so yeah. But we'll see, we'll see. We are in consolidation land, so the stop loss level here could be at a really good place actually. Pushing up again. Might follow suit with the ES here. Okay. Come on, push down, push down. Even on a 15-second chart, we are like really stuck. But no worries. see what we can do. Okay. So we're going for our stop loss here, but we are closing up to the 950, 950. What do you say? 950 macro, and we'll see if we get some movement when that starts. We would like to find a short setup here, a TGIF for the trendline liquidity on the lower time frames here. We have this one here, we have equal lows, we have 4 hour fair value gap high, we have a little bit high time frame liquidity low here. So, and we reached the psychological level of 23,000 here, so why not a short? Why not a short? Let's take this lipstick off. This trade didn't pan out, so that's unfortunately, but we still got good stats here. History, yeah. Oh, that's $1,000 loss. Okay. Yeah. We're up 18.4% anyhow. Okay, let's see here now. Let's see here now. Okay. Pushing down. A fair value gap in the midpoint of a consolidation is nothing that I like, but if you can get the displacement lower, that could be interesting. If we can break down here. Stayed at the midpoint of this. You see, wicks or gaps with the midpoint is very, very sensitive. So I would like us to do something like this, okay? Because right now we have divergence on the tops and we are approaching macro time. And divergence at macro times are salient. They are powerful. But it's quite hard at all-time highs levels because, yeah, we don't know where the liquidity upside is. There is no, it's just like the space. We don't know where it ends. So that's a bit hard. Okay, got a reaction from this fair value gap here. Displace now. Give me a good displacement. We're starting to respecting the lower side of this range. If that's so, that's good. Come on, this place. We've been here for like 30 minutes now. Okay. I like to watch smaller time frame because it makes me give me a hint of what's going on a little bit earlier. So if the 50 minutes makes a 2022 mentorship model, I get excited a little bit and I will focus more, and I can go up to 30 seconds or 1 minute and see it plays out there. I'm getting some pre-notice of what's going on, because the algo, it's working from high time frame down to low time frame, from lower time frame up to higher time frame. So it's all fractal, and you can use that as indication of what's going on. Okay, see if we can respect the midpoint of the inverse of a value gap here. It's really doing nothing. The wick on the 1 minute was this one, and you can see how exact the reaction is from it. You have it on 23,042.50, and the low of this one is exactly the same. It's quite nice. Okay, fair value gap here. No. Yes. Oh. No trade right now. We are at one loss so far. Okay, that would have been a loss. It was not a trade though. Took out the liquidity now here. This is really consolidation now. I can't see we're pushing up high right now. It's just barcoding. Oh. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, now some displacement, isn't it? No, okay. Taking out the wick CE here from the 1 minute. This is nice. This is nice. Come on. Push down, push down, push down. Yes. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Should not follow my trades. But this will be my second short. If we can get a little more fair value gap of this one. Oh no. Okay, no fair value gap. No trade. That's a very good invalidation actually. So now I can relax again. Not a good market to trade right now. Not a good market to trade. It has to be really obvious before I take another trade. Okay, see again here then. Okay, started respecting the bearish order flow, reacted from the inverted fair value gap. Finally. Needed to be clearer though. Order block. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we went short on demo only. Because now we are at 1050 macro. Last chance. If we get 2 losses in a row, I don't trade anymore today. Nice push up. That's not good. We respected the lower half of this inversion fair value gap all the way. Pushed down, pushed up again, respected the low of it. Pushed down, broke the short-term low, and then you pushed up again. Consolidation in our nation. Not good. But we'll see. We'll see. The trade is on. Trying to force short in a extremely bullish market. How about that? Yeah, my live accounts are not infected though. Just try to push our account because I will follow my rules, but I will be a little more aggressive on these demo accounts, of course. And I would like us to push up and make some percentage this year. First time live trading. Okay, so we're in short now. We have approximately 1% risk on. Doesn't look good right now, and we come from another loss. So we will see here. Come on, push down. On the 1 minute, no, we have just closed about that down. Okay, so another loss, guys. hard markets. We have to notice that we are out from with the red day, and that's how it is sometime. No worries. We get back in the next week and get some more wins. We are up 70% in about 2 weeks, so no worries. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.